Our coverage continues here on BTN Live from Indianapolis, better known as Wisconsin Southeast, as the Badgers prepare for their game against Duke with a national championship on the line. We are very pleased now to be joined by Frank Kaminsky.
Thank you.
This may not look like the Frank Kaminsky you were expecting. The father of the Wisconsin Star and National Player of the Year. And Frank, I know for parents, and we've talked about it a lot with Jimmy, I mean, this ride is so special to be on it, to watch your son succeed at the absolute highest level of the game. What has this past season, and frankly last year, been like as well for you to see him blossom into the best player in the country?
It's been very exciting for our whole family to watch how far he's developed, both as a basketball player and as a young man. We're extremely proud of where he is and the whole team.
Frank, you know, when you're talking about this situation, being here and taking it all in, what do you tell Frank, because I know you guys talk all the time, what are you telling him in preparation of tonight's game?
There's not a whole lot I can tell him. Knowing Frank and the rest of these guys, they're probably up in their room playing some video games right now, getting mentally prepared for the game. But, you know, I tell them the same thing pretty much every game. Play hard, leave it on the court, and do the best you can.
Frank, at what point did you see the light click on for your son? Was it during the sophomore year last year? Because we all knew the talent was there, but then something else happened. When did you see that light bulb start to go off?
I think I first saw it when they went on the Canadian trip prior to last season. Was the first time that he was put in the starting lineup, and you could just see him getting comfortable. And he had a couple of huge games up in Canada, and you could just see his confidence building from that point.
We've talked so much about the development within the Wisconsin program and what a great job that staff does, taking guys who don't necessarily contribute a whole lot early on in their career, and then they blossom into the stars of the team. Frank, obviously, I would say he's Exhibit A, but he's really more like Exhibit X because it's been going on for years and years and years, and he's just the latest example. But what is it about this program that you think turns out players like that?
Well, I think it's a tribute to Coach Ryan and the staff. You've got to learn the Wisconsin way, and you've got to learn to compete. You've got to learn to compete hard every day, mistake-free, and you know, when you get your opportunity to get into the game, like Frankie did after Jerry graduated, he understood and he was ready. And I think that's just part of the process that all these young men go through.
You know, Frank, as your son's college career is coming to a close, your family's opportunity to take in these games and be a part of this is starting to come to a close as well. As you look back over the last 4 years, what has this experience meant to you as a former college player yourself?
It's just been phenomenal for our family. We've made some unbelievable friends with the parents of all the players. We'll be friends for life. You know, the way we've been accepted in Madison and the community up there has been fantastic. It's just it's been like we've been in a dream for 4 years, and we're very thankful and blessed for everything that's happened these last 4 years.
And we always emphasize or talk about the relationship with the players and coaches, but we really talk about the relationship among the parents and how special that relationship is here with this group. And I know that's something we were talking about that we're going to miss once this is finally said and done. Still be friends, but how difficult is that in regards to now you breaking apart, going different directions because of the bonds that were formed over the last 4 years?
Well, it's going to be very sad after today's game. You know, we were mentored by the Brust family when we came in, and you know, we've you know, the Gossers, the Deckers, and you know, everybody else. We've become like family, and you know, we always talk about setting up times to get together and all that, but it's going to be sad, and hopefully we can all stay part of each other's lives, because this has really been a special run for not only the players but us as parents and family also.
Frank, could you ever have imagined a moment like this? I mean, you think back, and it's been well documented, that Frank was not a great AAU player early on in his career, wasn't even necessarily the best guy on his own high school team, blossomed very late. Could you have ever imagined this? I mean, did you think this was possible?
No, I didn't. I always thought that Frankie would be a very good college player, potentially get a tryout in the NBA, and more so probably play overseas somewhere. But Frankie's the kind of kid that if you tell him he can't do something, he's going to prove you wrong. And I think all the people who said he couldn't play at Wisconsin, he couldn't play in the Big Ten, he couldn't make the NBA, he's worked very hard to prove all those people wrong. And that's on Frankie.
I think it would be fair to say he succeeded. In fact, I think it would be an understatement to say he has succeeded in proving them wrong.
He's
Frank
done a great
Kaminsky,
job.
Thanks so much for joining us. Enjoy this moment tonight.
Thank you.
Enjoy it and savor it. Congratulations on all of his success and your success as well. And thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you.